showstopper.
Yes. It's out of control, man. Fatality just claiming souls left and right with his Captain Falcon. And MTG Scat showing us that his Cloud, you know, it's definitely legit, especially in teams, right? When you think about it, Cloud in teams, you kind of can't go wrong with that. That's a safe bet. He makes it really hard for people to land. Makes it hard. It's hard to juggle him. When he gets to limit, he has really potent tools that can KO opponents early with finishing touch. And overall, man, I mean, it's just really hard to get in on that character to the point where you probably want to focus more on the opposing teammate, which is what's going to allow the Cloud to just run amok.
True.
Yeah.
So right now we got, actually, Mako sitting behind me. I played him in a lot of friendlies yesterday. He said he was the best Bowser, or he was actually #1 in his region, I think, in Arkansas. But unfortunately for him, he has to play the very dominant team of ZeRo and Nairo. So let's see what they do right here. Makbaz and ChuckNasty, who was also a very prominent player in this region. He got top 8 in low tiers last night. I was talking to Ethan about him. He said he was having some great matches against him. He said, obviously, you know, he beat him, whatever, but he said they're pretty close. So, you know, it's gonna be pretty interesting.
All right, so it's gonna be definitely gonna be an interesting one, seeing how ZeRo and Nairo are like the best team, if you ask me. One of the best teams that are here.
The best team in general, or
one of the best teams that are here. I feel like, you know, looking at their track record, they definitely do a lot of good work in teams, but there are times when they do lose too. But they're no strangers to getting top 8 in teams.
Hold on. Let me see if I can get a special character. Hey, yo, ZeRo. Let me see that Falcon, though.
ZeRo's like,
well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Falcon's not happy.
Falcon's not happy. He said 5K is a lot. All right. I mean, I feel that. It's like, I mean, you got to split it too. I mean, like, regardless if you split it or not, 5K, 2.5K, that's still a lot to win. So, but I don't know if you guys have seen, like, back in the day when ZeRo used to stream, or he still streams now, but when he used to stream a lot, Falcon used to come out. You know who also still has a Falcon, though? My man Nairo. Claiming souls almost every day. If you haven't checked out his stream, twitch.tv/Nairo. MK? Is it still Nairo MK? Yeah, probably Nairo MK.
Yeah.
So definitely check him out as well. So, you know what I mean? Wow, that's crazy.
Good jam. All right. It's about time for the matches to start.
Cloud.
And, of course, we're probably going to see Nairo's Cloud.
Oh, that's right. Nairo's in teams with ZeRo. He's been doing a lot of Cloud. I know every now and then he might switch to Lucina. And then, you know, he still obviously uses the ZSS if it gets down to dodge traits. But apparently he really likes his Cloud. And the way that he plays with ZeRo makes sense. Because ZeRo is commanding the stage, and Nairo has no problem going off stage and getting wild.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No problem at all. Like, we've seen that man do some of the most, like, the craziest off-stage games, like losing stocks for it, but he's already ahead, so he doesn't care. And we're like, all right, man, you know, if you got that level of confidence and you know you're gonna do it, then it's all good.
Yeah. Nairo's confidence is definitely ridiculous, to the point where ZeRo, like you said, could just stay on stage, control the stage, and Nairo just gotta clean up stocks. It's like, all right, edge guard time. Here it is, though. Match is about to get popping. Makbaz and ChuckNasty better show us what they're made of, because ZeRo and Nairo, they're definitely the favorites over here.
True.
Here it is. So, Mario and Charizard of all. Now, it kind of looked like that start was maybe not quite choreographed well. It looked like Charizard tried to control the stage with the flamethrower, and Mario kind of just ran into it. Kind of have to trust your teammate there, you know.
I mean, that's one of those moments where I feel like, well, first of all, I understand like the outline around it, but why is Charizard on blue? Second, like I feel like that's one of those situations where, you know, like you like when the way the team starts, whoever's in front kind of has to be the aggressor, like immediately, because that's like it's like 1-2, 1-2. Like you don't have that like kind of weird mix-up that you kind of get melee or brawl sometimes, and they kind of like throw you anywhere. In this game, whenever you're playing teams, they always put one team on one side, one team on the other side. So whoever's in front has to do some things, and I feel like even though Mario was, or Charizard was behind, hold up.
Yeah.
Wow! But regardless, we got ZeRo getting the stock right there and a nice footstool combo into a up smash from the red team. ZeRo's going to take 2 stocks right there immediately. But that flare was a little wild. I did not expect him to hit that, and he got it anyway.
Oh my God, that's actually one of the strongest back airs in the game. And there's a sick, nasty spike right there
from ChuckNasty.
Jeez. Out of control, man. And now, let me tell you something, right? We saw some Charizard play from Anti at Smash Downworld, actually against a well-known Cloud from known as Komarikiri.
Yeah.
So, you know, if Cloud is near the edge, if he gets thrown off the edge and gets caught by flamethrowers or even a down tilt, once he has to come into up B, a down smash could just end his stock right then and there. So Nairo has to be careful, man. I know he likes to play off stage a lot, but that might jam him.
Did you see the team combo? They were trying to go from the right side. He went for down throw with Charizard into forward air by Cloud. That would have been something else.
All right. There's the fourth smash. Nairo actually gone. Whoa. Fortunately for them, if they could just manage to, yeah, there you go. Try to rack up a lot of damage on the Charizard. Not let the Charizard get the hands on Nairo, because I feel like having the Charizard on Nairo is probably the scariest thing. Nairo has to be on his P's and Q's right now.
I'm saying right now, can you see this teamwork right here from the Midwest team in themselves? And they literally even game right here. And I know we said Nairo and ZeRo are a very famed team that they want a decent amount of tournaments right now. But Makbaz and ChuckNasty, okay, and just like that, right when I wanted to give him some props, Nairo said, what props? He's like, get that Charizard. He's actually a Dragon Slayer right now. Now, Nairo's playing a lot of Final Fantasy. Cloud's not in Final Fantasy 15, but the way that Nairo's playing, you might have thought. You might have thought.
Yeah, he's been playing that game a lot, boy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he actually brought it to this tournament. The first day, he didn't practice or anything. He just played. Well, good stuff right there to Nairo. And ZeRo managed to bring that one back. I mean, it was looking pretty close to form right there. But regardless, looks like they managed to clutch it out in time. Meta Knights. All right, so we got ChuckNasty actually switching over to the Meta Knight, and we might. Okay, we got the Bowser, and then we're gonna go ahead and switch the team. So instead of ChuckNasty being the bigger person in this team, you know, I guess the damage dealer or the heavy hitter, we have him switching over to Meta Knight, who's gonna be either the KO ender or at least maybe the pass off. Because like, yeah, Meta Knight can do some damage, but most of it hits do like 4 or 5 damage. So right now, whenever Bowser gets a hit, which I think is actually Makbaz's main, you know, he's going to get some big damage right here. So we'll see how this works out for him. You know, the switch up. He's got a nice little tornado right here. Either way, they'll get punished for that.
Oh, and right now, Maki can't even land with all those up airs. Just underneath him, relentlessly.
Nice. There you go, jab, up throw. And neutral air, that does about, I feel like that does like 30 damage straight up.
You know, it's crazy. I thought, for a second, I thought Nairo actually wanted to go and edge guard the Meta Knight, but he went with ZeRo and just put that damage on Maki. Uh-oh. Smart save right there from ChuckNasty.
Nice, and got the S smash as well to finish that stock. You know what's funny? When I was playing Maki yesterday, I told him about that. I was like, yo, you gotta go for the mix-up where you look like you're about to land, right? You know, like you're mad close to the stage, you're about to land, and then immediately down B right before you hit the stage. And then he was like, all right, I'm gonna try it. And then he did it right there, so. Good stuff right there. Oh, but even better stuff to the red team right there. Clean up throw to finishing touch of this. And that was pretty easy.
Oh, gosh. Look at how blue team is just stuck right now, dog. Can't even get it. Can't even get it. Every time they try to move, they're just taking damage. ZeRo's corner pressure too strong. And it looks like ChuckNasty trying to break that up a little bit. I was going to say the dash attack is actually a pretty good move to cover a lot of ground if you need to save your teammate.
ZeRo get the grab. Wow, and ZeRo actually fighting him. Well, so he got the limit break, but he still couldn't get that stock back. But yeah, no. ZeRo fighting his way out that corner right there, even in the 2v1. You know, he got the grab and immediately started down tilting right when his opponent came through. Oh! Okay.
Jeez.
Nairo trying to send a message.
Never stops. Kid's too talented.
I mean, if he would have got the up smash, we might have heard the victory fanfare.
Yeah, I was waiting.
Nice up smash right there from ZeRo as well.
We do have a limit right now, Nairo though, so we have to keep our eyes open. He might save him so that ZeRo can give him a pass. Oh, it's burnt.
Nice conversion right there from ZeRo. Not even going to go for the up smash. Immediately goes for the raw back air. Had a little room right there to work with that too, and he still managed to get that raw back air. Oh, missing the handoff right there, but it's all good.
It happens, you know. Uh-oh, are we going to see some ChuckNasty right here? 2v1 comeback against ZeRo and Nairo though?
I mean, be the craziest comeback I've ever seen right now. Oh, and ZeRo actually, or not ZeRo, Nairo actually wasting the limit a little earlier than he probably expected.
Oh, cheeky ChuckNasty right there. All right, right now, they're just having too much fun, dude.
How did he? Oh, okay. Wait,
no.
rush? Oh no! Okay, that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he didn't have any more jumps.
He didn't have any more jumps. But yeah, no, I felt the drill rush. He was just a little too short right there to get back to the stage. But even so, you know, still pretty good showing right there from Makbaz and ChuckNasty, two Midwest natives right there going against one of the best teams in the world, Nairo and ZeRo. So.
I have to say, some of the tags I'm seeing here from the Midwest are quite interesting, man. You know, depending on what region you're in, you just hear, I don't know. I feel like the tags are just really, they're interesting, dude. Midwest has some interesting tags. The tags that I heard today, I was like, wow.